Hello and welcome everyone. Today we're going to talk about unlocking success through personal development with Lisa. I gotta admit, I've always thought that hustling at my job was the key to making it big. But lately, I'm seeing more people talk about self-improvement as the real driver. What's your take on that?
Honestly, Raymond, it blew my mind the first time I realized how true that is. You can land a big paycheck by luck, but if your mindset and skills aren't there, the money usually slips right through your fingers. It's almost like life resets you back to where you're comfortable unless you grow beyond it.
That's wild. So even if someone handed me $1 million, if I'm not already a millionaire in how I think and act, that money probably won't stick.
Exactly. There's even that old joke. If you split all the money in the world evenly, pretty soon it'd end up back in the same hands. It's not just about the cash, it's about who you become. Funny thing is, success really seems to be something you attract by working on yourself, not by chasing after it directly.
That idea really flips the script. People usually chase stuff, money, things, status, thinking that'll make them happy. But it sounds like the real game is about who you're becoming along the way.
Honestly, the happiest people I know are always focused on growth. It's less about what they have, more about what they're learning and how they're changing. Even little improvements can totally shift your outlook.
I honestly notice the same thing. When I'm making progress, no matter how small, I'm just in a better place. But when I'm stuck, nothing feels good, even if things look fine on paper. It's weird how that works.
Absolutely. It's like when you invest in yourself, life finds ways to pay you back. Not always through money, but through confidence, opportunities, and just feeling genuinely satisfied. That's what makes personal development so powerful. Speaking of which, have you ever tried intentionally learning how things work, just to shake things up?
I have, but probably not as systematically as I could. I've read some books and watched people I admire, but I've never made it a daily practice. Is there a better way to approach it?
You know, making it intentional changes everything. There are 3 big ways to really learn how things work: reading, listening, and observing. Like, reading even just 30 minutes a day adds up fast. Think about how many life lessons are tucked inside a book you could finish in a week.
The listening piece is underrated too. I learned more in one dinner with a mentor than from a month of Googling. I love that tip about taking someone successful out to dinner. Never thought of it that way before.
And honestly, just watching people in action is huge. Success leaves clues everywhere. How folks shake hands, handle setbacks, or even just walk into a room. If you pay attention, you start picking up patterns. It's like with every observation, you're loading your brain with more ways to win.
That reminds me, journaling those insights instead of just storing them in your head can make a difference too. Feels like the act of writing makes ideas stick better. So after gathering all these ideas, how do you actually use them? I've been guilty of reading tons, but then forgetting to apply any of it.
You're not alone. That's where discipline kicks in. It's about making yourself act on what you've learned, even if it feels small, like waking up a bit earlier or finally sending that email you've put off. Small wins build the muscle you need for the big stuff.
It's funny, I noticed that when I follow through on those little promises to myself, I get this ripple effect. Suddenly, the bigger changes don't seem as impossible.
That's exactly it. And self-motivation is at the heart of it. You can't rely on someone else to turn your engine on. They might not show up. Every time you push yourself to try, no matter how small, you're setting up the groundwork for bigger breakthroughs. But I'll be honest, sometimes it's tempting to just cut corners or look for an easy hack. Any advice on how to avoid falling into that trap?
I like that. Let your learning lead to action, not just to having a head full of random facts. That's where real change starts, isn't it?
I totally get it. Shortcuts seem appealing, but they rarely last. If you try to beat the system or take the cheap way, you end up with shallow results. Doing things the right way, even if it's slower, just builds something you can actually rely on.
That makes sense. I remember a time I tried to shortcut my way through a project, and sure enough, it just created more work down the line. Real growth just doesn't happen overnight.
Exactly. Plus, there's something kind of exciting about knowing you can change anything, starting any day you choose. It's all about using those unique gifts you've got and choosing to make even a small shift. Tomorrow could look totally different if you make one real change today.
Exactly. Plus, there's something kind of exciting about knowing you can change anything, starting any day you choose. It's all about using those unique gifts you've got and choosing to make even a small shift. Tomorrow could look totally different if you make one real change today. So true. I guess the big takeaway is change is always a choice, and it's available every day if you're willing to start. That's a pretty empowering way to look at it. Thanks for your time, Lisa. Until next time, bye-bye.